Are you prepared for what is hitting the United Kingdom right now? Because in the next 60 seconds, I am going to reveal 3 specific times tonight when conditions will deteriorate dramatically in your area. And if you are not ready, you could be caught completely off guard. 19 rainy days. That is what February 2026 is delivering to Britain. 56.7 millimeters of total precipitation. And tonight, Wednesday, the 11th of February, is when it all comes together in a perfect storm of cold, rain, and dangerous winds across every corner of this nation. Here is what you need to know immediately. Temperatures are dropping to 1 to 4 degrees Celsius nationwide. But that is not the shocking part. The shocking part is the wind chill making it feel like -2 degrees in some locations. And here is your first reward for watching. London residents, write this down. Your peak danger time tonight is between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. when winds hit 25 kilometers per hour combined with freezing drizzle. A massive low pressure system is sweeping in from the west. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now as you are watching this. And it is bringing overcast skies, blanketing 100% of the country, scattered showers turning moderate to heavy, and winds that will make every degree feel 10 times colder. Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, are you listening? Because what I am about to tell you at the 3-minute mark will determine whether you make it home safely tonight. Let me give you context. It is 6 p.m. You are finishing work. You step outside. The temperature reads 3 degrees. Not too bad, you think. But here is what the forecast is not telling you. With wind speeds of 20 kilometers per hour, that 3 degrees feels like -1. Your exposed skin starts to hurt within minutes. And that is exactly what 58 million people across Britain are experiencing right this moment. Birmingham and the Midlands, your situation needs immediate attention. Temperature tonight will hover around 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. Skies heavily clouded with scattered drizzle sufficient to dampen road surfaces and create puddles. The M6 and M5 motorways will be treacherous. Reduce speed and maintain safe distances from vehicles ahead. Leicester, Nottingham, Coventry will see similar conditions. Temperatures ranging from 2 to 4 degrees with high humidity and light westerly winds. The Peak District faces more severe conditions with temperatures dropping to 0 to -1 degree Celsius at higher elevations. Light hill snow is possible late evening, creating a thin covering that will make roads slippery. Here is the data that will shock you. In the Scottish Highlands tonight, temperatures will plummet to -3 to -5 degrees Celsius. Wind speeds in Fort William and Inverness will reach 35 to 40 kilometers per hour. Do the mathematics. That wind chill takes you down to -10 to -12 degrees. Now, here is your second reward. If you live anywhere in Scotland, write down these 3 critical times. First danger window, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. when the initial wave of sleet and snow hits. Second danger window, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. when temperatures bottom out and black ice forms everywhere. Third danger window, 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. when a second band of heavy snow moves through London and the southeast. Here is your minute-by-minute breakdown. Right now, at 6 p.m., you are sitting at 2 degrees Celsius. By 7 p.m., temperature drops to 1 degree, drizzle becomes steady light rain. 8 p.m., this is critical, winds increase to 25 kilometers per hour, making it feel like -2 degrees. 9 p.m., peak rainfall intensity, visibility drops below 100 meters in some areas. By midnight, you are looking at 0 to 1 degree, with patches of freezing fog in Surrey, Kent, and Essex. Brighton, Canterbury, Oxford, your coastal exposure makes this worse. Winds near the shoreline will gust to 30 kilometers per hour. Sea conditions are already rough with waves reaching 2 to 3 meters. Stay away from the coast tonight. Now, before I give you Manchester and Liverpool-esque timeline, let me ask you something. Where are you right now? Are you in London? Birmingham, Leeds, Manchester? Comment below with your city, and I will give you a personalized forecast in the comments. Manchester, Liverpool, the northwest, you are about to get hammered, and here is exactly when. 6 p.m, temperature 3 to 4 degrees, light rain beginning. 7 p.m, rain intensifies to moderate showers. 5 to 8 millimeters accumulation expected over the next 3 hours. 8 p.m, critical point. This is when you need to be indoors. Winds jump to 25 to 30 kilometers per hour. 9 p.m, heaviest rainfall of the night. Visibility down to 50 meters in heavy showers. 10 p.m, winds gust to 40 kilometers per hour near Liverpool docks. Manchester residents, if you are planning to go to Old Trafford or the Etihad Stadium tonight, you need waterproofs, not just an umbrella. Full waterproof jacket and trousers. Liverpool, your position on the Mersey and Irish Sea makes this exponentially worse. Those 40-kilometre-per-hour gusts are strong enough to rip umbrellas inside out, knock over bins, tear down weak tree branches, secure everything in your garden. Right now, here is the number that should terrify you. The M62 and M6 motorways will have surface water across multiple lanes tonight. Stopping distances on wet roads increase by 100%. If you normally brake in 30 metres, tonight you need 60 metres. Leeds, Sheffield, Yorkshire. Your timeline is slightly different, and this is important. 6 p.m., temperature 2 to 3 degrees, cloudy with scattered drizzle. 8 p.m., temperature drops to 1 to 2 degrees. 9 p.m., this is your critical moment. Rain intensifies, and in the Pennines, the Yorkshire Dales, it transitions to sleet. 10 p.m., higher elevations above 400 meters see snow beginning. Midnight to 3 a.m., persistent hill snow, accumulations of 2 to 5 centimeters possible on higher routes. Sheffield residents, the Peak District is going to be treacherous tonight. If you must drive through there, carry blankets, a torch, food, water in your car. Newcastle, Sunderland, the northeast. Temperature tonight, 2 to 4 degrees at sea level. Your winds are coming straight off the North Sea, carrying moisture and cold. Wind speeds 20 to 25 kilometers per hour, gusting 30. Scattered showers throughout the evening, turning heavier after 9 p.m. Coastal areas could see wave heights of 3 to 4 meters. Wales, Cardiff, Swansea, Newport. Your Welsh valleys and mountains are about to prove why they have the wettest climate in Britain. 6 p.m., temperature 3 to 4 degrees, rain already falling. 8 p.m., rainfall intensifies, 10 to 15 millimeters possible in the next 4 hours. 9 p.m., winds increase to 25 kilometers per hour, gusting 35. 10 p.m., peak intensity. This is the worst moment of the night for Wales. Snowdonia, the Brecon beacons above 500 meters, rain turns to snow by 8 p.m. By midnight, 10 to 15 centimeters accumulation on peaks. Roads may close. The A470 Llanberis Pass could become impassable. Northern Ireland, Belfast, Derry. Winds are your biggest threat. 25 to 30 kilometers per hour sustained, gusting to 45. Temperature 3 to 5 degrees, but wind chill takes you down to -1 to 0. Heavy showers throughout the evening, accumulating 5 to 10 millimeters. The Mourne Mountains will see snow above 400 meters with accumulations of 5 to 10 centimeters by morning. And now, Scotland. This is where it gets genuinely serious. Central Belt, Glasgow, Edinburgh. Here is your precise timeline. 6 p.m., temperature 1 to 3 degrees, sleet beginning in western areas. 7 p.m., sleet transitions to wet snow in Glasgow, still rain in Edinburgh. 9 p.m., temperature drops to 0 to 1 degree, snow intensifies. Midnight to 6 a.m., persistent snow, total accumulations 3 to 8 centimeters in elevated suburbs, less in city centres, the Highlands, Fort William, Inverness, Aviemore. This is where winter shows its teeth tonight. Current temperature at 6 p.m., -1 to 0 degrees. By 7 p.m., -2 to -1 with heavy snow already falling. 8 p.m., -3 to -2, snow rate increasing to 1 to 2 centimeters per hour. 9 p.m., winds increase to 30 to 35 kilometers per hour, creating blowing snow, visibility drops below 20 meters. 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., continuous heavy snow, total accumulation 15 to 25 centimeters, drifting in strong winds. The A9 Perth to Inverness, the A82 Glencoe, the A835 Cairngorms. These roads will be extremely dangerous or closed tonight. Do not travel unless absolutely essential. The Scottish Islands, Shetland, Orkney, Western Isles, wind gusts to 50 to 60 kilometers per hour, waves 5 to 7 meters. All ferry services cancelled, temperature 1 to 3 degrees, but wind chill making it feel like -5 to -7. Power cuts possible due to wind damage. Now here is what you must do right now, not later, right now based on where you live. If you are in London or the southeast, get indoors by 8 p.m. That is your deadline. If you are in Manchester, Liverpool, or the northwest, you should already be home. If not, leave work immediately. The heaviest rain is coming in the next 90 minutes. If you are in Yorkshire, the northeast, or the Midlands, prepare for a long, cold night. Heat your home now while you can. If you are in Wales, check your drains and gutters now. With 10 to 15 millimeters of rain coming, any blockage will cause flooding. If you are in Northern Ireland, secure outdoor furniture, bins, anything that can blow away. If you are in Scotland, especially the Highlands, this is a potential emergency. Stock up on essentials, charge all devices, fill your car with fuel. Be prepared to stay home for 24 to 48 hours if roads close. Here is the safety checklist everyone needs to complete in the next 30 minutes. 1. Dress in layers, not just one thick coat. Multiple thin layers trap heat better. Base layer, mid layer, outer waterproof layer. Hat, gloves, scarf mandatory. 50% of body heat escapes through your head. 2. Check your vehicle. Lights working, screen wash full, and antifreeze rated to -10 degrees, tire tread minimum 1.6 millimeters. Drive 20 kilometers per hour slower than normal tonight. Double your following distance. 3. Charge your mobile phone to 100%. In an emergency, that phone could save your life. 4. Know your flood risk. The Met Office has warnings active for western regions. If you live near rivers or in low-lying areas, move valuables upstairs. 5. Check on elderly neighbours. A simple knock to ask if they are okay could prevent tragedy. Hypothermia kills, especially those over 65 living alone. 6. Have emergency supplies ready. Torch, batteries, candles, matches, warm blankets, tinned food, bottled water. If power fails, you need to survive independently for 24 hours. 7. Keep your heating on, 18 to 21 degrees Celsius. It costs money, yes, but treating hypothermia or burst pipes costs far more. Transport disruptions you need to know about right now. The M1, M6, M25 motorways expect delays and surface water. The M62 Liverpool to Manchester, particularly hazardous. Rail services, Northern Rail has preemptively cancelled 17 services tonight due to weather. ScotRail has speed restrictions in place. Expect delays of 15 to 30 minutes. London Underground is running normally, but stations may be crowded. Network Rail has issued warnings about possible service disruptions, particularly on northern routes. If you are travelling by train tonight, check timetables before arriving at stations. Carry warm clothing in case of lengthy delays on platforms. Flights from Heathrow, Gatwick, Manchester, Edinburgh, minor delays expected. No major disruptions forecast, but check with your airline before travelling to the airport. Arrive earlier than usual to account for weather-related check-in queues. Ferries to Scottish Islands all cancelled after 6 p.m. Irish Sea ferries, delays and cancellations likely after 8 p.m. What happens after tonight? Here is your outlook for the next 24 hours. Overnight tonight, temperatures drop further. Many areas will see 0 degrees or below by 4 a.m. Light frost forming on cars and grass. Scotland will continue seeing snow, accumulations building. Tomorrow morning, Thursday the 12th of February, wake up to a cold, damp start. Frost in many areas, ice on untreated roads and paths, snow on Scottish hills and mountains. Tomorrow daytime, gradual improvement. Rainfall decreases, though skies stay cloudy. Temperatures rise slightly, 7 to 9 degrees Celsius in the south, 4 to 6 degrees in the north. Winds remain strong, particularly on coasts. But here is the critical point I need you to understand. This is not the worst winter Britain has ever seen, but it is serious enough to hurt you if you are unprepared. 56.7 millimeters of rain this month. 19 rainy days. Temperatures at or below freezing every night. Winds strong enough to knock you over. Snow accumulating in hills and mountains. This is the reality of British winter, and tonight is a perfect example. So here is what I need you to do right now. Comment below with where you are. Are you in London getting ready for that 8 p.m. wind surge? Are you in Manchester watching those heavy showers roll in? Are you in Scotland preparing for significant snow? Tell me where you are and I will reply with specific advice for your exact location tonight. And here is what is coming in my next video. Tomorrow, I am going to show you the 7-day outlook that will blow your mind, because what is coming this weekend is something weather models have been tracking for 5 days, and it could bring the coldest temperatures of the entire winter so far. I am talking -8 to -10 degrees Celsius in Scotland, widespread ice, and snow pushing as far south as Birmingham. But you will only know the exact timing, the specific areas, the safety measures you need if you watch tomorrow's forecast. So make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on. Tonight, stay safe, stay warm, stay indoors after 8 p.m. if possible. Check on vulnerable neighbors, drive carefully if you must travel. And remember, weather might be unpredictable, but your preparation does not have to be. Where are you riding out this storm tonight? Comment your city now and